3D Unicorn Ring Acrylic Nail Art Tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish. Hi everyone! In today's video I'm going to be showing you this pretty simple little 3D unicorn ring. And this was a request that somebody had requested a long time ago. If you guys like all these rings that I do and you guys are thinking I would love to have one of these, I do commission work, so I do make these and I do sell them. I don't usually sell the ones I make in the video because they are sized. So this one I think I made a size either a 6 or a 7. And it can't be changed. So if you guys like this and you are interested, just let me know. I'll put my email in the description box below for any commission work, as well as the link to my online store that has more of the stuff that I do sell. So if you are, not even just a unicorn, anything at all, just let me know. I'd love to work with you on that. This one I did actually give to a client who was having a birthday. She turned 10, so fun little girl. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to click subscribe to see all my future videos as well. So to start with, you're going to want to wrap a little piece of sticker paper or nail form backing or something around your nail sizer, or something that's a cylinder that's the right size for your ring at the size that you want it to be. So for me, like I said, it was whatever, 6 or 7 or whatever I did. So you're just going to wrap it around at that point on your ring sizer, and then wrap some jewelry wire around that. So I'm using some gold, so I'm just going to wrap it around, do a little bit of an overlap, and then I'm going to slide that off my ring sizer after I clip off the extra. So I always give myself a little bit of extra. As you can see, I'm going to be just cutting some off that's not necessary. But just kind of do that, and then sort of pinch the wire in together so it creates that nice little circle. See how you like it on there. At first I was going to sculpt it, so it created that little loop, and then I decided, or that little division, but I decided I didn't want to. I want it to be just a nice smooth circle. So then cut them off. You can cut them both pieces of wire at the same time, or both ends of the wire, so that they make that perfect little circle at the right length. Slide that back onto your ring sizer, and then with white acrylic on top of the nail form backing that is hopefully taped onto that so it's not going to move around and do some goofy stuff for you, you're going to want to start sculpting out your little unicorn's head. This one is very simple, not very realistic. It's just a basic little unicorn. I wanted to keep it kind of cartoony and fun. I've done unicorns several different times in different ways and using different methods and different styles. And I wanted to keep this one cute and easy. So like I said, white acrylic for his head. So just kind of create, it's like an egg shape basically, but it's a little bit tilted. So there's a little bit more acrylic on the top side than there's on the bottom side. And then if you're using gold wire for your band, or then you're going to use gold for the horn, or if you're using silver, then use silver, just to kind of keep with the symmetry and make sure that it looks like it goes together. So just use whatever color acrylic you use for your band. If you did make like a black, if you use there's some black jewelry wire that I've seen that's got a coating on it, then you can do whatever you'd like with the horn. But otherwise, I try to keep it a little bit symmetrical as far as the color goes. And then I used blue, purple, and pink. But this part, you can really have freedom. You can do whatever kind of hair or mane you want on your unicorn. I just wanted to kind of keep with, I know these colors, like I said, I gave this to a client of mine. These are the colors she always chooses for her nails. Really bright blue, purple, pink, and actually usually it's more teal than blue, but I decided just to go with blue. But I knew she'd like those colors, so those are what I went with. And so I'm just going to sculpt, and I start with one color. So for me, I start out with the blue, and then just kind of add pieces of the mane in here and there. You want to add one that goes over the front of the horn, so the horn looks like it's coming up through that bangs portion of the mane. And then just keep adding it some here and there. Where the ear is going to be, so as you can see, I just left a gap in that area, the pink. You don't have to add any extra acrylic there. It will get covered up with the little ear. And if you do add extra acrylic, you're just going to be trying to work over the top of it. So if you do want to leave a little space in there, a little gap, that does work out pretty well. If you can eyeball where the ear is going to go. If you're looking at it, you're like, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to be placing my ear, then just do the whole thing, create that whole little piece going down the side of the head with the whatever color the acrylic happens to be there. For me, it's pink. So then there's also just that little touch of purple on the back side. And then, like I said, I'm going to be adding that ear in between that one little division in the pink hair. When you do add the ear, it's very simple, very much like a petal. So just place down the bead, stretch it out into a nice little petal shape, and then press it out in the middle to create a nice little line. And now I'm going to be adding more acrylic over the mane, just little bits of color here and there, and thickening it up. It was pretty thin to start with, and I just wanted to do that to create a base and to kind of know where things are going so I can build off of it later. But then you are going to want to make sure that you thicken it up so that it's not going to be very fragile. And also you don't want these little bits to be sharp. So that's the one thing that you have to kind of consider when you're making a ring, is that the acrylic can't be too pointy. So you don't want the horn to be too pointy. You don't want the little tips of the mane to be too pointy, because that's just going to cause potential pokage of the finger, and you don't want that. So then after that's done, you can take it off the ring sizer and it'll pop right off that little nail form backing. And then you're going to want to take some black paint and add some details. So I start out with an eye with a very simple, just little curved line and little eyelashes, a little spot for the nostril, some lines on the horn, and then outlines in the mane here and there just to kind of make it a little bit easier to see the different colors and make it a little bit more intense. A touch of pale pink in the ear, and then a little circle on the cheek just to kind of cutesy it up a bit. And then I'm also just going to take a little bit of white and add some highlights on the ear, above the eyelid, not much, just a little bit, and then add some matte top coat mainly over the white and the face, and gel sealer over the hair and the mane. Make sure those are really shiny. And that is it. I absolutely love this ring. It is very simple and adorable and is perfect for my client. She loved it. Everything. She thinks she loves everything unicorns. So yeah, I hope you guys like this as much as I do and she did. And don't forget to share recreations with me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!